this is Tracy with the 3-Wick Thesis Candle channel, and today I have for you a small, to me, Kringle haul. It's 6 candles. It's a pretty good size. I did take advantage of their buy one get one sale recently for the Mother's Day sale, and I picked up a couple of repeat purchases that I just want to have around because I really enjoy them. And then I have 3 fragrances that are new to me. None of these are new to Kringle. The newest one is the Garden Fresh, which I have already done a Daylights review on. So I'll link that in the description below in case you want to know more. I also have a Scent to Table video out on the Bananas Foster. I'll link that. But the other ones they're fresh to me, and one is a repeat, meaning I've bought it more than once. Maybe we'll start there. This is the Cosmic Cupcake. Now, this came, I left the wrap on here because I wanted to show you. It came wrapped in plastic, but something happened, y'all. This is absolutely covered in purple wax liquid that's like not solidified. So I don't really know why that would have happened or how. But just a heads up, if you ordered a buy one get one sale and you ordered some of their country candles, just know it may be covered in wax. I don't know if that's going to show up. But this is oil. This is all grease on here that is completely covering the candle. Not my usual experience with Kringle so far, but a little bit disappointed that this is what I'm getting shipped to me because it is a total mess. And it's not like it's 100 degrees where I'm at. It hasn't been hot, so this isn't an issue where it like melted in shipment. It's just how it got sent to me. So watch out for that. It's grody. The lid is just completely covered in oil. I do, however, love this fragrance. So if I'm going to be covered in fragrance oil, this is the one to be covered in. I don't know if you can tell. It's kind of just all over the place. So I'm going to wipe this up before I put it in my storage closet. This is a backup. The hubs actually, we just got through the first one of this and we're going to crock it because there's enough left in the bottom. My hands are purple now. The wicks on these did travel pretty bad once you got down to about right here. So we've decided to just call it quits on burning and we're going to crock it for the rest of its life. But this fragrance is absolutely beautiful. Love it so much. It's citrusy, but it also feels kind of candied and sugary because of that buttercream, the Cosmic Cupcake vibe to it. I'm going to go ahead and put the scent notes down below here because it's not on the jar. But someone online, and I know you're my viewer, I can't remember your name, so give yourself a shout out in the comments if you're watching. You described this on the Kringle website as it smelling like Fruit Loops, like Fruit Loop frosting, and I was like, the hubs is gonna love that. And that is exactly what it smells like. This smells like you flavored buttercream frosting with Fruit Loops. So you get a hint of like creamy lactonic from the frosting. You get the citrus, which is very bright and juicy and sweet. This candle throws really well. It performs really well. We didn't have soot issues. We haven't had duddy wicks in general. We have just been really impressed with this candle. So I actually ordered 3 more because Country Candle is going away. The hubs love it, loves it. I love it. I want to have backstock of that. I'm going to pause and go wash my hands. You can see how oily they are. I don't want to touch all my other candles with this on my hands, so I'm going to cut. I'll be right back. Okay, that feels a lot better. Just have that off my hands. I'm going to start with the ones that I've already shared with you at some point or another. I did pick up the large jar of the Bananas Foster. Absolutely love this fragrance. The hubs and I first bought it in the 3-wick format. Throws well, good strength, smells literally how Bananas Foster tastes, which is why I did a Scent to Table episode on this one. You get that like soft, gooey banana scent. I know someone online said, well, it smells like overripe bananas. And I mean, it's definitely a ripe banana fragrance, but it's a cooked banana fragrance that I pick up on. So yes, ripe, but also how the banana starts to break down when you warm it. They've captured that here. And you get the spice from the Bananas Foster. It does have brown sugar. It does note soft spice. It's also got smoked vanilla bean, butter, soft woods, and sweet as scent notes. I love this candle. It's gorgeous. I'm actually contemplating, the sale is still going as of the time of recording. I'm like, do I need a backup of my backup? So yeah, this is different format for me, but the same candle repurchase. Love this fragrance. I highly recommend it if you like banana fragrances, and it's a natural banana, not an artificial banana. I also snagged the large jar of the Garden Fresh. Now this one, ambassadors have kind of gone one way or the other. Either they like it, or I think it was Melanie who was saying her family has like banned it from the house because it smelled like, I think, dog pee. I'll link her review down below in case you want to check it out. I don't get dog pee. I don't think she did either, but her family, and I think her neighbor did. To me, it's just a really nice vegetal tomato vine scent. And I don't know, I really like it. It's floral, green, herbal, rhubarb, musk, and more green, which is not useful. But I get what feels like straight up tomato vine. You could convince me there's like a hint of like a red pepper or a green pepper in here. It's just very earthy, very green. It feels like I'm working in my garden and I got brushed with a bunch of vegetal plants that I've been digging around in all day in the sun. I also think it smells really well on warm. I'll go ahead and link my Lighting the Way short below. It was just like a 1-minute summary of this, but I really liked it. I liked it enough to buy it in the big boy. That's also why I recommend the Daylights. There's only one other fragrance besides this one in that 12 pack that I did do a repurchase of, and that's actually coming in a second buy one get one order that I placed, and that was the what is it, sea salt and bergamot, something sea and bergamot. I liked that one enough to reorder it. This was one of them in the Daylights that I liked enough to reorder in the big size. So those Daylights are nice because you're not committed. You can try it, you can pass on it, you can reorder it. That's one of them I reordered. And then I have 3 fragrances that are new to me. I kept seeing this one on Instagram. I follow quite a few candle people in the candle community. This one keeps popping up and I'm like, avocado. Like I have to know what this smells like. Also, I just really like the label. Something about that's just kind of pretty and summery. This one has scent notes of sun-ripened avocado, palm leaf, sea salt, fresh air, green melon, water lily, apple blossom, aloe water, and beechwood. That is a lot of scent notes. Oh yeah, it's really pretty. It's earthy. I feel like I get floral more than anything. I don't get a strong sense of avocado. Although honestly, avocado doesn't have a strong fragrance. For me, avocado is about like creamy texture and being a little bit earthy. I definitely get the water lily and I get the apple blossom in here. There's something very floral, very kind of bright and white. Getting a hint of the green from the palm. Yeah, very fresh. It feels very summery and springish. I'm gonna fire this one up. I don't plan to do a lit review on all 6 of these, but I might do a Lighting the Way video on maybe 1 or 2 of them. So just be on the lookout for those. And if you have one specifically you'd like to see more information about, put that in the comment below and I'll try to direct my energy in that direction. I also grabbed the Marshmallow Morning. Don't be misled by this picture like I was. I assumed this was going to be a cereal fragrance. It's actually not. Of course, the scent notes aren't on here because this candle was poured in 2022, so I have another old one here. Let me just look this up. And Kringle has done this several times to me, sent me older candles, which isn't the end of the world, but also could mean that these are the lesser quality ones that they used to have. I actually got away from buying Kringle because I was having issues with throw, and I feel like the older candles struggle with that and their newer ones are better. So I don't know. We'll see how this one does. So scent notes on this are top notes of creamy marshmallow and coconut milk. Mid notes are sweet praline, nutmeg, and cinnamon. And base notes are vanilla marshmallow. So those are things that maybe you would get in like a cinnamon toast crunch vibe. But definitely not Lucky Charms. This is not a Lucky Charms fragrance. I mean, maybe because of the marshmallow, but this doesn't smell like Lucky Charms to me. It definitely is marshmallowy and gooey and creamy. I get a lactonic note in here, but it's probably coming from the cream notes. It just kind of smells milky and creamy, almost frosting-like. And you get just a hint of that nutmeg and cinnamon. It's not enough to make me feel like this is like a fall or like a chai latte vibe. Very subtle. Yeah, it's pleasant. I think it's a marshmallow candle. Yeah, it's gooey. I think the Hugs was expecting a little bit more like, I think he thought maybe it was going to be more citrusy just because of the picture, and maybe I thought there was going to be more of like an oat note or like some sort of cereal note to it. There's not. Yeah, it's just a gooey marshmallow. Intriguing. Excited to try that one. Last one is when the Hubs wanted ice cream sandwiches. The picture alone is enough for me to want to snag this candle. Set notes on this are ice cream, rainbow sprinkles, sea salt, macadamia nuts, ruby chocolate, cotton candy, vanilla milkshake, toasted coconut, and tonka bean. Lots of good stuff in there. I love tonka bean. I love vanilla. I like cotton candy. Chocolate can go one way or the other. Yeah, this is a macadamia candle. That's all I get. I get some like creamy vanilla-ness, and I get macadamia nut, and the macadamia nut is very strong. It is very prominent. Do I get chocolate? You could convince me there's like a cocoa powder in here. Yeah. I feel like this should, like, the label should have something to do with macadamia nuts, because this doesn't smell like an ice cream sandwich to me, and it certainly doesn't smell like what this looks like. I mean, maybe if this were like macadamia nut cookies and they were really fat and you had just a little sliver of ice cream, then you could convince me that this is representative of the smell. But yeah, I get mostly macadamia nut with this and a little bit of creaminess. I can get the coconut, but that toast is toasted, right? So I feel like it's blending, it makes it nutty. I feel like it's just blending with the macadamia, and I don't get a strong sense of tonka or cotton candy or really sprinkles. It's just creamy vanilla. Yeah. Weird. I'm going to try it. I'm not going to turn it down. I might do an update on that one just so y'all know. I feel like I'm pretty critical of it. So be on the lookout. I'll probably have a Lighting the Way episode on a couple of these just to give y'all more insight, but it won't be a full lit review on the entire haul because I just don't have the time with all the Goose Creek ones coming down the line. Let me know if you have any questions about any of these, or if you have these and have any insights, feel free to put those in the comments below. I would love for y'all to build community and share with one another in this space so that we can learn from one another and our experiences. If you appreciated this video, give me a thumbs up. That always makes me feel happy and motivates me to keep creating content. And if you aren't already subscribed, please just click that subscribe button before you change to a new video. It does help to grow my channel and support me in the long run, and you can always unsubscribe if you change your mind. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and I'll see you again in my next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.